So I've been talking about it a lot, and I bet you're probably wondering, how do I catch up on all of these trailers? Well, welcome to the first trailer rundown for Ghost Potato Studio. Now, if you're from the old podcast days, you probably know what the trailer rundown is. I used to do this when I did the Diary of a Cinephile entries, and I wanted to do them for trailers, but sometimes I would just group a whole bunch of trailers together, and then I would watch them, and then I would critique them on the podcast, because the podcast didn't really have a visual representation. I was literally just doing audio back then. So I figured I'm behind in like 20 trailers. Why not do them in little groups, have a little theme for them, and bring back the trailer rundown? I thought those were so much fun to do because I would just be talking about a whole bunch of different trailers in one video and just kind of going through them as quickly as I possibly could. So I'm going to do about 4 or 5 trailers for each one of these. This is going to be volume 1, and the focus of this one is going to be television shows. So any series that is coming out with either it's brand new or it's the 2nd or 3rd season, whatever trailers are out right now that I am interested in, for new series that are down the pipeline, that's what this is going to be about. So we're going to go through the newest Ironheart trailer that came out pretty recently. I got a couple of other ones that are a couple of weeks old that I've been stalling for. So these trailers have definitely been around for a while, but this is going to still be my first time watching them, my initial reactions to them, and whether or not I'm excited to see them. So let's get into it. Ryan food, I can't go wrong. Very interested in seeing what they're going to do with this character.
For real?
Welcome, Riri. In less than 3 minutes, the air in this elevator will no longer be breathable.
Oh, what is this?
Your interview. You'll suffocate and die unless you break into the device on the floor, where you'll find a gas mask. Good luck.
Screw this.
I heard Riri Williams was a genius.
Okay.
So you in or out? Riri, I see you. I see you're fed up, waiting to be acknowledged for your greatness.
You are not the first genius at MIT.
How come you're not working at one of those fancy tech firms?
After my internship abroad, I want to build something undeniable, something
Important.
iconic.
It's a brand new
I can give you the tools to help you carry out your vision. But anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life has had to do some questionable things to get it done. What will you do, Riri?
You've bitten off a hell of a lot more than you can chew. I could chew a lot.
You know nothing about this man.
You're gonna end up dead or in jail.
This is so
That's the hood. That's who it is.
This is wild. A shady bunker.
My bunker's not shady. Would a shady bunker have that on the wall?
It's literally above a crate of self-guided missiles.
I'm returning those.
See, this is a perfect character to bring back what we really loved about Marvel, and I think it's going to really embody it. And what I think is the thing I'm most excited for is finally seeing mechanical Iron Man suits again. I love that they're sticking with mechanical and they're not going with the whole nanotech route. I'm definitely part of the crowd that is kind of annoyed with that these days because the mechanical stuff was just so good looking. Bringing that back, I think, is so important. I was really excited for Ironheart beforehand because I knew that when she was in Wakanda Forever, you were going to get her eventually down the line. I'm really glad we're finally getting that. And it took me a second. That's the Hood, who he's a character. I don't know a lot about Marvel, but I know he's a character that I believe either turns into or summons a demon. I'm very interested to see what his actual role in the storyline plays, but seeing mechanical Iron Man again is probably the thing that gets me the most excited about whatever's going to happen in this show. Okay, that's definitely top of the line. I'm looking forward to that. Now, let's go to the next one, which is the season 2 trailer for Peacemaker, which I digged the first season. I don't mind the character at all. I hated the movie he kind of derived from, because leaving it off the way that movie did was sort of, I guess, as perfect as you can do. You've heard me say in other videos, I'm not the biggest James Gunn advocate. I do know he does good work, but to me, the Suicide Squad film is not one of his bests. However, it did give us the Peacemaker, and that first season is just hysterical. So I'm really interested in seeing what they're going to do for a second season.
They're going to be doing backflips to get you to John.
Welcome, Peacemaker, or do you prefer Chris?
Either's fine.
Can you tell us a little about your skills?
I'm considered the finest marksman in the world.
The mic is off?
Yeah.
I am also proficient in hand-to-hand combat.
How many more of these do we have today?
Is that popcorn still here?
That's Hawkgirl. That's supposed to be who Hawkgirl is in the Superman movie. And yeah, I thought I recognized him too. That's meant to be Green Lantern. It's Guy Gardner's Green Lantern. They're connecting it to the overarching universe. Is he trying to join the Justice League? What?
Bob Gord.
My butt's getting really big lately, so.
I have a variety of helmets.
This guy sucks.
Excuse me? Am I supposed to be able to hear you guys?
Excuse me?
You were talking about your butt and stuff? And also you said that I suck?
It is not funny.
I don't get it. We saved the world.
I thought everyone would finally treat us like heroes.
I don't need anybody else to just forge my own path.
You're living in the worst level of Grand Theft Auto.
That's a great character.
I've come to the conclusion you suffer from a particularly severe form of toxic masculinity.
What?
Argus has been monitoring Peacemaker ever since Rick Flag Sr. was named director. Does he know that I have?
Kill this time? Yeah.
Bring me Peacemaker.
Mexicali, you scan for any anomalies throughout that house. Pony Boy, don't let him out of your sight. Titties, I want you to take the front door. Encino Man, you take the back door. Got it?
Yeah, but not the fucking names, dude. You can't just call us that.
Where do you think we are? Fucking Berkeley?
We haven't always been great people. But we are the 11th Street Kids. No one will ever break us apart.
Oh, cool.
You ready for the next adventure, pal?
Keep on keeping on.
Who the fuck are you?
Is he able to dimension hop? All I know is that it looks just as fun as the other one is. And that's the thing I think I love about it the most, is that it doesn't take itself seriously. It's probably the most pure, like, you watch that and you know it's pure James Gunn. Like, there's some other things that he's done that has to, like, fit a certain narrative or fit into a certain quality. You know, he has to have some quality assurance of certain things. Like, Guardians of the Galaxy could never be what Peacemaker is. And I think Peacemaker is really what he wants to do. And that kind of is emphasized in how well that show is written, how funny it is. And it also is John Cena making it as good as it is. So I definitely can't wait for that. That's going to be so much fun. It's such a fun series. It's such a fun character. Okay. Next is Wednesday season 2. I didn't mind the first one. I do not still understand why they decided to make this However, I am a big fan of Jenna Ortega, so I will watch things she's in to show my support. And this is one of them. So let's see what the season 2 trailer has to offer us based on what that first season was like.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens.
She also doesn't age.
White copper kettles and warm woolen mittens.
Anything else on your person?
Brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
You care to explain this?
Sun cream. Seriously?
This is the first time you've ever willingly returned to a school. How does it feel?
Like returning to the scene of the
Jesus,
crime.
Pugsley is huge.
Howdy, Ruby.
I already know where the bodies are buried. Let's play dolls. I mean, it is a little creepy, but the curls are super soft. It's made from real human hair. Wherever there's murder
Steve Buscemi
and mayhem, you will always find an Adams.
Every family has dark secrets, Wednesday. And secrets can have deadly consequences.
You don't need to worry about me, Mother. I do my best work in the dark.
Part 1, Part 2. I don't know, something about that I don't like. They did the same stuff with Stranger Things, and not a big fan of the Part 1, Part 2. Just give us the whole freaking thing, or make it episodic and release it once a week. It just seems nonsensical. It does look like fun, though. That does look like it's going to be a fun second season and a nice follow-up to that first season. That first season was way more enjoyable than I was going to give it credit, and after watching it, I really did enjoy it. So I am looking forward to seeing what they're doing here. It does look like there's going to be way more Addams Family than the first one, and I'm all for that, too, because I think they were perfectly casted for those roles. Or perfectly cast for those roles. I don't know. Somebody corrected me once when I said casted. Maybe that's not the right way to say it, but I thought it was. So now I believe this is a series. This is a new series that I'm going to be watching. Sirens. I was just interested in it. It's a new Netflix series. Sometimes they're hits, sometimes they're misses. So let's give this a shot. Hey everybody, Jesse from the future here. So this video was originally recorded on the 15th of May. I am very behind in videos I have recorded that I'm trying to edit and get posted as quickly as I possibly can. So in the process of getting this video going, this series actually has released. I have not checked it out yet, but this is just another one you're going to see in the very last one that I also made the mistake of watching a trailer for a show that literally had released a day or two before I had done the recording. And this is just another one of those. So I just wanted to specify that, yes, this is kind of a dated video, and I have no problem calling myself out on that. So yeah, let's keep going.
Hey, you happen to know where this house is?
Everybody knows the Cliff House. Fare $75, holiday pricing.
Anxiety, keep on trying me.
Listen up, everyone. It is Labor Day weekend.
Oh, that's the chick from House of Dragon.
Entertaining every day. All details flow through me.
Oh, it's good to see you're in something else.
There's a transient person at the house asking for you. She's carrying hot garbage. She says she's your sister.
No.
I told you Dad got diagnosed with early onset dementia, and you said a fruit basket. Welcome, ladies. Sips and nibbles are in the back. What is this place? And why does everyone look like an Easter egg? Is this still their property?
Dennis! What's Dennis Reynolds doing
my
here?
boss.
I get to call her
Julianne Moore.
Kiki. It's
Okay.
a really special honor.
Hey, hey!
Whoa, you shielding a scepter? Who's this? This is my sister.
I didn't know you existed.
Trust me, Simone and I are very close.
Then why didn't she tell me about you?
Where are your tattoos?
I removed them.
Our matching sister tattoo? Kiki said
It was trashy.
my sister seems to really worship your wife.
Yeah, Kiki has that effect on people.
Kevin Bacon.
Breath?
10 out of 10. Mine?
Take my gum. Dad keeps asking me where you are. You don't feel any responsibility for him. He didn't feel any responsibility for me. I love who I am here. I am the only person who has always had your back. Kiki has my back.
I'm not the monster that you think I am.
She's got like a weird power.
All of us do.
These are the best times of your life.
This Michaela bitch has her talents so deep in your brain that you can't even tell you're in trouble.
This is the happiest I've ever been.
We have got to get out of here. No one knows you like a sister, and no one loves you better.
I don't know about that one. I watched that on a whim, and I don't know. I thought it might have been something a little bit more serious. I totally forgot that Julianne Moore was in it. Seeing that, like, Kevin Bacon pop up and Greg Howerton, it's interesting. It's interesting. Not sure. I might check that out. All right, and last but not least, this is something I'm very excited for. This trailer dropped a few weeks ago. I caught the beginning of it because I thought it might have been a comedy special, and I was like, I'm not going to watch like a comedy skit or something from Tom Segura, thinking that it might be just a promotion for his a new stand-up special. It's not. It's apparently a show he's doing. It's called Bad Thoughts, and this is the first time I'm actually going to sit down and watch and pay attention to the trailer, because when I realized it was a trailer, I was like, oh shit, I can't finish this. So I'll tell you when I stopped and when I realized that it was something else.
You got 24 hours, Agent 6. Don't get yourself killed.
It's a job. I only have one rule. No women, no children.
Oh my God.
Yeah, see, Tom Segura, I thought this was a stand-up special, and then it kept going.
I'm a global country superstar who's lost
this is
his
a show.
mojo. So he decided to kidnap his fans, force them to live in a poor people town, make them share their deepest, darkest traumas.
Oh, man. Anybody who is a Tom Segura fan knows he's making fun of Garth Brooks here, and that's hysterical. I did not know what this was going to be. It's this like an anthology of just random jokes of his.
So I can put it in the hit songs.
My mother died in 9/11.
Ooh, I like that. Get this starving bitch a shrimp.
Large iced coffee and just a splash of whole milk.
Next.
Could you just remake this with less milk?
Less milk?
I'm a professional barista. I know what a fucking splash is.
Think of this as a conversation to get to the truth.
Mount me, big boy.
Want to get to the real stuff. He's clearly using that headset for virtual reality porn.
I have severe carpal tunnel.
Slick stuff.
You're a terrible person.
Raw stuff.
Welcome to the party.
There's no better feeling than killing the enemy.
You know we have to transfer schools, right?
Of course.
That's one of his sons. That's definitely one of his sons.
I am exhausted.
You killed 3 people.
I know. Why not you guys do it?
That is such a good note to end this video on. That looks like so much fun. See, normally comedians might make like a sitcom, or they'll get a Netflix deal and they'll make some kind of series based on something random. Like, he jokes a lot about his family. It wouldn't have surprised me if it was a series about him and his boys and how crazy his household is. And it not being about that, I'm all on board for. When does that drop? When does this drop? May 13th. It's out already? Oh shit, I never even noticed. Well, here I am looking at a trailer for a show that's out already. But that's how behind the times I am. And like, it's already out, so I'm gonna have to go watch that now. All right, well, this has been Volume 1. I can't wait for Volume 2. That one will go back to film trailers I haven't seen yet. And maybe I'll check the dates on those and make sure that I don't do one for a film that's already out. If you made it this far, you are awesome. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and let YouTube know I'm doing a good job. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and check out the other videos in the studio. All of this helps support me and the channel, so it is very appreciated. Whether you're new or returning, thanks for watching. Cheers.